Hello, this is your 10-minute pre-run activation routine designed just to warm up all the really important muscle groups before you head out and lace up your shoes, particularly focusing on getting the calves as warm as we can, ready for all those Sheffield Hills you're going to face on every corner. So, just begin here in standing with your feet hip-width distance apart. We're going to just take our weight slowly from side to side, just getting used to the feeling of our feet either down on the mat or the floor, keeping all our toes down, grounding into the mat. Good, and now forwards and backwards. But again, just making sure our toes don't come up or our heels. Good. And settle in the centre. Pop your hands on your hips. We're going to do a few pelvic tilts here just to loosen up around our pelvis and make sure we've found that neutral spine. So settle in neutral, knees are nice and soft, ribs are soft. We're smiling our collarbones up to the ceiling. Tuck your chin ever so slightly. Imagine there's a helium balloon pulling you at the top of your head. Lovely. So from here, we're going to interlace our fingers, push our palms towards the floor. We're rising our arms up, following them with our eyes, all the way up to the ceiling, and we release. Interlace your fingers, push your palms down, so we're pushing away with our hands, keeping our ribs nice and soft, ribs are connected. We're not letting our ribs flare and our back arch. Good, so warming up the upper body here, which your upper back can get pretty tight if you're doing lots of running. So it's so important to get it nice and warm. Great, two more here. So interlace the fingers, really pushing away. Reach, 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 keep your ribs soft and release. Last one. Good, and relax. Arms come up into our heel raises here. So weight comes onto our toes and we relax down. And again, and relax. Breathe out to go up. And in to come down. Imagining we're stood in a tunnel or a cylinder and our weight's just going up and down, not side to side. Good. Really starting to warm up our calves now. One more here for me. Good. Now going into a running man, I'm just going to turn sideways so you can see. So if we all start with our right foot forwards, we're going to drive up with our left knee, right arm comes up, left knee goes back, swap arms, left knee comes down, and we swap over, so left knee's driving up and down. Good, so a little bit of a balance challenge here as well. Keep your upper body nice and upright. And keep everything nice and relaxed as we're warming up. Good, really squeezing that left glute at the top there. Lovely, one more here. So left knee comes down, bring that left knee down to the mat. We're going to take a side bend here. So right arm comes down, left arm comes up, reaching all the way over, have a big breath in. And out to come back, and again. Bending over towards that back knee, have a big breath in. And relax. Last one this side. Good. We're coming up. We're going to swap over. So this time, if you start with your left foot out in front, we're now going to drive up with our right knee. Left arm comes up, right knee goes down, swapping arms. So you can do this as quick or as slow as you like. But if you do it a little bit slower, it's going to be slightly more of a balanced challenge. Good, upper body's nice and upright, nice and relaxed. Last one on this side, good, right knee comes down. Right arm comes down, left arm comes over, really reach over, create lots of leg up that side body. And relax. And again, Reach over your head, have a big breath in. And now, lovely, last one here. Good, so just slowly stepping back up. We're going to do some roll downs now, so just step towards one end of your mat. Again, take a second, make sure our knees are nice and soft. We tuck our chin to our chest, curl our shoulders forwards. We're slowly curling down, keeping our weight forwards. All the way down to the mat, have a big breath in at the bottom. Walk your hands forward, out into a full plank. Pause there for a breath in. Walk your hands back, send your hips up into a downward dog. Peel one heel off and then the other. Lovely, keep peeling those heels for me, really good. Slowly bring your knees down to the mat, we're coming onto our sides here. So you'll lie onto your left hand side. Arm comes out, you can rest your head on your shoulder. We're bending our knees, keeping our feet in line with our shoulders and our pelvis. Draw that top hip away, creating space like Belgian chocolate between your waist and the mat. We're starting up in climb level 2, so feet are up in the air. And we're floating that top leg up. Good. So if your hand is forward to help you balance, just make sure it's really nice and light. So we're going straight into warming up these glute muscles. So important, especially for running up and down all these hills. Lovely, 2 more here. Hopefully we can start filling that back pocket area. Rest your legs down. Slowly roll onto your backs now. Bring your heels nice and close to your bottom. Upper body's relaxed. Feet are hip width apart. You're going to tuck your tailbone under and slowly peel up into a bridge. Good, squeeze your bottom at the top and slowly peel that down. And again, tuck that tailbone under, peeling all the way up to the ceiling. Have a breath in at the top. Slowly peel back down. On this next one, we're going to stay up in our bridge. So we're peeling up, stay there. Peel off one heel and then the other. Good. So we're really warming up our glutes again, but our calves now too. Upper body should be on holiday, nice and relaxed. Really re-squeeze your glutes. Imagine there's a 50-pound note there, you don't let it go. Good. Keep squeezing for me, doing really well. One more each side. And slowly peel back down. So you can now roll onto your opposite side, but I'm just going to turn around and show you. We're going to do clown on the other side. So, and lovely again, lie down on our side, rest your head on your shoulder. Feet in line with our bottom, draw that top hip away, float your feet up, and here we go. Back into our clown level 2. Good. So you're keeping your heels squeezed together. Really nice, just like to wake up, get those glute med muscles really nice and warm. So keep your hips either facing the opposite wall or slightly down to the mat. 2 more here. Great, resting your legs down. Slowly push yourself up onto your hands and knees now. So just take a second to make sure your hands are onto your shoulders. Knees are under hips, but actually sneak your hands a little bit further here. Curl your toes under. Have a big breath in. As you breathe out, float those knees up and in to come down. As you breathe out, float those knees up and in to come down. So again, really nice and warm up the core here. If you do any of my classes, you know how fond I am of this exercise. Great, keep going. Can we just do one more? Lovely. Walk your hands back. Weight is onto our heels. Send your hips up, push through your hands at the bottom of a roll down. At the bottom here, have a big breath in for me. As you breathe out, tuck your tailbone under and we're slowly peeling back up, keeping your knees nice and soft. Good, last exercise here, I'll just show you in the middle. So we want our feet hip width distance apart. We're going to take our foot series here. So we come back up into that heel raise. We sink down to bend our knees. Good, heels come down. Up onto our toes, bending our knees, heels come down. Floating up, bend our knees, heels come down, we relax. Good, last exercise here, just making sure our legs are really warm and ready. So just make sure we're keeping our knees facing forwards, lovely. On this next one, bend your knees first, heels come up, we straighten, we relax. Bend your knees, heels come up, stay up on our toes, we relax everything off. Good. Last one. And relax down. Now go out and really enjoy your run.